In the next scene, we see that Gina might be slipping into her old ways of just like nothing's gonna stop her from getting like the main part, and like she in season 1 she was kind of like that, and Ashlyn's just like mentioning that like don't do that.
I'm just gonna let it be known that I'm going for gold at auditions today. I'm finally ready to play the lead. No apologies, no prisoners.
Sounds like you brought Gina 1.0 to camp.
No! Look, okay, I loved auditioning with you guys last year, and we're still a tercet. But I just feel like I need to stand on my own this summer, you know? Especially with the whole documentary thing, like, that could literally be our future.
Okay. 1.0.
This time, like, this could, like, set their, like, careers, like, for life and, like, and stuff. Which is kind of dramatic because it's just one thing. She could get another thing eventually, but in high school, I think that's portrayed really well. Like, if that was me at a camp, I'd be like, yeah, like, this is it. Like, this could start something. And so I think Ashlyn and her friends are being a little dramatic and stuff, but hopefully she won't go to her old ways and make it all about her. But yeah, so I found that interesting. And then after that scene, we have a song with Gina's character, and I didn't like this solo song as much as her solo song in season 2, which is called like Let's Dance or something like that. I liked that one better, but I did like the dancing sequence in this song scene. They did like some like ballerina moves, I feel like, and like kind of like jazz contemporary. It was really pretty. And Gina's character, which is Sophia Wiley, she is a super great dancer. So it was really fun to see her do that kind of dancing in this song. That's the main reason why I liked this song. We have a one-on-one scene with Gina and Ricky, and Gina's basically just like, can we start over?
Okay, we're in a new place. We're different people now. We can start fresh. No drama, no chocolates. Summer is supposed to be fun, right?
Yes, totally agree. Summer of fun.
Gina did express her feelings in season 2 for Ricky, we found out. In season 2, like later on, they're both like pressing down their feelings a little and not like really sharing. They're just like, let's focus on camp. I do think that Gina likes Ricky still, and like she did in season 1 and 2, but I don't know where Ricky stands right now. Like, I really don't know. I will have to say, in this season, I'm already noticing that there's just like a lot of like one-on-one scenes, and I'm really liking that, especially scenes that we haven't had before with certain characters like Ricky and Carlos. We did a little bit in season 2, but this episode just feels different in like a really good way. And also like Ricky and Gina, we're seeing that again, but in a different way. It's just really cool. But also, like, we see Carlos and Courtney together, like, in episode 1 of this season. I just really enjoy one-on-one scenes, because I really liked that in season 2. With Courtney and Zeb, like, they had a cute, like, moment and, like, helping each other out and encouraging each other. And, yeah, I just really like that aspect of this season, and hopefully it continues. We do have a few scenes with Olivia Rodrigo, which her character is Nini. And we have scenes also with her parents. I'm not gonna like talk about that much because honestly I just found it very boring and I don't like connect with that. But I did like the song that Olivia sang in this episode. I forget what it's called. You Never Know or something like that. I really did like it. I love the falsetto in it, and like how it just like keeps running on and on, like it's like a run-on sentence almost. It feels like it's so cool. Like it just like keeps going to the next. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I really liked the flow of that song. And I like when they it kind of reminded me of season 1 where they, like, Olivia's singing and stuff, and then, like, the characters, like, are going through stuff, like, they're showing each individual character, like, montage of all that. I just really liked that. I kind of like what they did in season 1 with the song. Oh man, I'm blanking on the song, but it's like the end of the show, like their last show, and they're standing in a circle, and then they like show like little clips of each character, and like I just really liked that. I do have a scene at the end of the episode where Courtney and Gina and Ashland and are talking in their bunks. Basically that's what they're saying, like she's controlling and rude kind of thing and different, and but I don't really understand Maddox yet. I know we're not supposed to, but don't like her, and I don't know why. I really don't know why Gina doesn't see it either. But yeah, maybe, I don't know. I have a prediction. I feel like Maddox might like EJ a little bit, or like Jet a little bit. I'm assuming more Jet than EJ, because I think they did have a past. It was basically implied and when she was talking for the documentary series portion of this episode. So yeah, I'm curious to see where her character goes. Even though I don't like her very much, I'm still curious. She is my least favorite in the show so far. But yeah, I am curious about Jet. He's one of my favorites so far this season, like just to see where he's going. Is interesting to me. And the very end of this episode, we get Frankie. He's trying to find the cast list, like he breaks into the office kind of thing at night and no one else is around, and he finds the cast list and he's like, oh no, this can't happen, like not on my watch is what he says, and then he erases something on the cast list, I think, and which I don't know, like, why was the cast list just, like, on the desk, and how did Frankie get in? Like, was it not locked? I don't know. I know it's just TV, but also we gotta be a little realistic here, like, it just doesn't really make sense, and, like, him erasing it, like, obviously Val, who's doing the cast list, she would remember what she put on there, and that's, if he changed something, like, she would know, so... yeah, I'm curious to see what was written down and like what Frankie like erased, or like what was the original cast list. Maybe, here's a prediction. I mean maybe just an idea. I don't think it will happen per se, but well, maybe it will. But if Frankie did write something down or erase something, maybe Val will realize that it did get messed with, but that in the end she'll just keep it that way because she knew it was like a better decision, even though she doesn't know who did it. She'll probably keep it that way, but I hope we get to see like what the original cast list was, and if it stays the same as what Val did, or if it actually does get changed because of Frankie or whatever. So I'm curious about that. So that's interesting. But overall, I really did like this episode. I think episode 1 and 2 are tied for me. I don't like one over the other necessarily. I think I do like one better based on like acting and like the scenes in season 1. I mean episode 1, but I did like episode 2 a lot, strictly because they did the audition. Their audition song was like a mashup of Frozen, and I really liked that and how they did that, and yeah. So I think I liked episode 1 just a little bit better. Episode 1, I really did like Frankie and Courtney together, like their comments and their funny expressions and everything, and their bond. And I just liked their characters in that episode a lot. I like their characters anyway, like they're one of my favorite characters, especially Frankie. But in episode 2, I was a little disappointed that Courtney kind of took the back seat. Like, there wasn't a lot of Courtney in episode 2, and not a lot of Ashland either. But the only thing we saw of Courtney really was that she got brushed off by Maddox, like when she wanted to help with makeup and hair and stuff. But other than that, we didn't really see Frankie and Courtney together, or a lot of Courtney and Ashland separately and together. So yeah, we did get a little bit of Ashland and Courtney together, but not as much as I'd like. Like, Courtney, here it is. So my favorite characters throughout the whole show so far has been, not just the season, but overall, like season 1, 2, and 3, is Frankie and Ashland. And then after them two, like, those are my top 2, but after them it would be Gina and EJ, and then Courtney. And so sad, like, Big Red is one of my favorite characters. He especially was my favorite character in season 2, or no, season 1 and 2, part of season 2. Like, I just liked him a lot, and I liked Ashland and Big Red together. Maybe that's why I liked him a lot, because them together was just, like, amazing, and they had really great scenes together, and did really, like, they just were so believable together. So yeah, but definitely Frankie and Ashland have been my favorite throughout this whole show, and so hopefully we'll get to see a lot more of their characters. Like, we're seeing a lot of Frankie this season, which I really like, and he's getting a lot of one-on-one scenes with a lot of people, which I really like. I like when shows do that, like, there's one-on-one scenes and it's, like, unpredictable, like, people together, like, talking and, like, encouraging each other and giving each other advice. Like, I just like that a lot, and so that's great. But we're not getting a lot of Ashland yet, so hopefully we will, and that she's consistent in these episodes. Like, we get a lot of her, not just off and on, and also Courtney. So yeah, so far I am liking it. It's definitely different, but I think that's the point, because it is camp. But I don't know, so far I don't like it as much as 1 and 2. But yeah, we will see. It's only episode 2, guys, so that all my thoughts could change. Well, not all of them, but some of them could change, like, but we'll see. So that's it for that episode, and comment down below what your favorite episode was so far. I know there's only 2, but out of the 2, what was your favorite? And also comment down below who you're excited to see more of. It could be a new character or a past character. And also comment down below, I'm really curious, comment down below who your overall favorite character is on this series, like, overall, like, from 1, 2, and 3. I'm really curious to see, even if it's, like, a top 2, like, Frankie and Ashland is mine. So I'd like to know what your guys' is. Yeah, so I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.